Happy Monday evening. It is Scott Schertzen alongside the far better, far smarter, and far better looking Mr. Davion Bussey, and also the far smarter, far more talented, and far better looking and far more popular Mr. Robert Manning.
Hello!
Yes. So this is Tales from the Film Set. We'll be tailing on film, griping about film, talking about film, and in this particular case, quizzing on film.
Woo!
But as we get to that in this case, first of all, gentlemen, how the heck are you?
Fantastically well.
Good.
Just to let everybody know, I did see Sinners.
Okay.
You saw
And
what?
How was Sinners?
Oh.
Okay. So Sinners is, I would say, amazing. I really enjoyed the film for what it is. It does give you a little bit of Dust Till Dawn vibes, but in a slower pace.
Okay.
But the award is, but by you waiting, it's rewarding.
Okay.
The film really is more, besides vampires, it's pretty much about music.
Mm-hmm.
And how Ryan Coogler did this film. He focused more on the music and the nostalgia and the history but he did added the vampire lore to it.
Okay.
And the vampire lore was very well done.
So you do approve that?
Yes, and excuse me. And right now, Rotten Tomato is saying that this is 100% tomato. As of right now, a lot of critics love this film.
Nice. All right, so you do recommend it in this case here. You didn't do a review, but we'll let that slide.
Yeah.
No, because the movie's not out yet, so I can't.
Really... Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. Well, you at least pregame the reviews, like so. All right. Well, there we go. Okay, so it is, like I said, movie quiz time. I'm going to let you guys decide how you want to run with it.
I was going to say how my week was.
Rob?
I was going to say my week was good because of a certain person. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
When would you like to talk about Mr. Cummings?
Knock it out. I'm working on something else in the meantime.
Okay. So we got to hang out with Jim Cummings Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I took work off. They approved it. And so I got to have vacation at Jim's house. And yes, I did get to spend the night. We did what?
Who is Jim Cummings again? I forget.
He is this beautiful character, Winnie the Pooh. And he's Tigger too. And he's maybe a Darkwing Duck. And he's Hondo. He's some of those characters. Or what people don't know him as, he was also the Super Skrull in the Marvel Superhero show. One of the cartoon superheroes. He played the Skrull, and he actually played this actual character, and he wrote Skrull.
Oh my God.
So yeah. So legendary voice actor. You also may know him as Ray the Firefly from Princess and the Frog. He's Ed the hyena from The Lion King, and he's also the singing voice for Be Prepared. He also did Anastasia's. He did singing voice for Christopher Lloyd. In Rasputin, they told Christopher Lloyd, "Hey, we got a song for you." He said, "That's great. I don't sing, so I hope you can find somebody for me." And he walked right on the song. And then that's when they hired Jim, and Jim did the entire song and stuff, and they played it back for Christopher Lloyd. He's like, "Wow, I sound great."
Nice.
And he's all kinds of other characters. If you go look him up, he's Pete. Congratulations on the 30th anniversary of the Goofy movie.
Yes.
I can't believe it's been 30 years.
With some power line in this case.
Yeah.
Eye to eye.
But yeah, so he's celebrating that. And he's also, if you go to your theaters right now, there is a movie called Kings to Kings.
Oh, yeah.
and he is one of the voices in that. So he got to do some press for that. And so, yeah, that is Mr. Jim Cummings. And so we got to go over there. Got invited. I now have my own segment on Jim Cummings' Patreon.
Nice.
Called Fun Fact Friday. There's a little tease. And every month there's going to be trivia where I do trivia with Jim, and then he'll do the answer and stuff like that. So we got to film all that. We filmed 3 months content.
Nice.
So it's I'll be seeing him again in July for San Diego Comic-Con. So yeah, we had a really good time. He was at his vacation house and it was beautiful. He has 830 acres of land. Yeah, it was just peaceful, and got to play Disney Monopoly with him.
Nice.
And it was great because he was in half the movies that you could buy on the property, and he was doing his voices when I tried trading for his Tarzan, which is the purple space or brown, depending on which game you play. It's basically the cheapest space. He was like, "But I like Tarzan." And we got some footage of that, so we may be posting that soon.
Nice.
And it's so funny because I filmed him because they said I could, and then he says, "Are you filming me?" And I was like, "Yes."
Get that camera off me right now.
Right, exactly. So yeah, so we got to hang out with him. We'll be doing some more interviews for him. I'm their research guy, so they just got a bunch confirmed. There may be a certain person we have talked about on this podcast that I can't say who, but they did get confirmed that they are interviewing.
Okay.
We've talked about this certain person a lot. That's all I'm going to say. And hopefully we don't talk about that person today is all I'm going to say.
I don't think we will because I have no idea who you're talking about.
Yeah. It may be about a movie that's bombing right now, but that's all we're going to say. So let's move on to movie trivia.
Not yet. Not yet.
Wait, I think I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah, so don't say it. But
No, he doesn't know who we're talking about. Anyway, moving on to TV trivia.
TV history.
Okay, so today we're going to set the Wayback Machine to the early 1990s.
Okay.
At the time, a brand new series called Deep Space Nine had just started. Star Trek Next Generation was coming to an end. Highlander, the series, was in its second year. And an upcoming series called Mega Man X was coming out for the Super Nintendo. This is 1993. Also, it was the year I graduated high school, so that's that too. A TV show premiered starring someone with a bow tie who originally got his start via Back to the Future, and not the movie series.
When you say bow tie, the only thing I can think of is Pee Wee Herman.
No, but the TV show that he created was actually pitched as a blend of Pee-wee's Playhouse and Mr. Wizard's World.
Okay, but so it's a spinoff of Back to the Future, but not the actual.
It's not a spinoff of Back to the Future. He had cameos in the Back to the Future cartoon series.
In the cartoon, which I've never seen, so that sucks for me.
It's actually where he got his start and got on the radar.
Oh. I didn't even know they did a cartoon series, to be honest.
They did, and it had live action segments with Christopher Lloyd, who would
Was it any good?
It was okay. I mean, it was Mary Ellen Steenburgen, or whatever her name was in it. Tom Wilson was in there. Some of the original cast. Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown was voiced by, I think, Dan Castellaneta. And I forget.
Oh, yeah, the voice of Homer Simpson.
And I forget who basically did the voice of Marty McFly. But it took place in its own kind of like, not Bob Gale approved, but okay, kind of fun. It was cute in its own way.
All right.
But in this case here, this person who has frequently collabed with Neil deGrasse Tyson got his start from that cartoon series when Dr. Emmett Brown would introduce him for science experiments.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
That is correct.
I was about to say.
Yep.
Let's go, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Yes, the series itself started 32 years ago, and it got its start from things like this. So
I finally got one! Woo!
Marty flunked his Civil War exam. Turns out the test was on the Spanish Civil War. That's what he gets for wearing headphones in class. Now, for my electromagnetic demonstration.
Sorry about the audio,
Useful
but
viewers, do not attempt this at home.
Wait a microsecond. Why didn't I think of this before? Access Video Encyclopedia, Section E, for electromagnet.
Section E. Entry. Electromagnet.
Here's a way for you scientists of the future to make your own electromagnet with a few simple household items. This requires a screwdriver as well as some insulated wire.
Proceed with transmission.
So wait, so it shows actual footage of Lloyd, but wasn't voiced by Lloyd?
It was no. Christopher Lloyd did live action segments about teaching science and things like this.
So that
And
was
then
actually
it would introduce Bill Nye the Science Guy, who would do the science in a non-spoken format.
And okay, so I see what you're saying. And then they caught on to that, and they're like, "Hey, would you like to have your own show?"
They pitched him, yeah. And
that's cool.
So
I didn't know that was because of Back to the Future.
And Bill Nye the Science Guy, the TV show, actually premiered 32 years ago today.
Wow. And he's actually doing a convention next month.
Yeah, I met him once many years ago in John Oliver. But
I have 2 Funko Pops of him.
nice.
Not signed, but I do have his one.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the
Boo,
Science
boo, 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 boo.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I finally got one.
So, there you go, bud. So I figured when I said Neil deGrasse Tyson, I figured it was like, okay, you can't.
Well,
that's going to be the big giveaway.
No, actually, no, that didn't help. I just was thinking bow tie, and then it clicked when because you mentioned scientists, and I was like, wait a minute, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
And me, I already had it, but I wasn't sure. So that's why I was like,
well, you lost, No, I'm just kidding.
no, it's cool.
I'm
I'd rather
kidding.
you get this one.
I'll be a grouch, because I'm wearing.
Congratulations. But there you go, man. Okay, so like I said, it is movie quiz time. Now, I'm going to leave this up to you guys in this case here because I have 3 different options on the table here.
Okay.
Operating through YouTube in this case specifically.
Okay.
I have guess the movie picture quiz, 1 image, 100. One image, 1 movie, 100 questions. That's option 1. Number 2 is guess the movie from every single year from 1950 through 2024. And option 3 is guess the 1990s movie. 1 image, 100 movies.
I like the first option.
Yeah, I do.
The more generic one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick a picture.
Okay.
All right. So in this case, I'm going to kind of see this as like a team effort.
Is this going to be Jeopardy or no?
No, this is just team effort.
Just for fun.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I can't
in this case, like I said, I'm not going to really. I view this less competition and more, all of us together to see how many questions we can get right here.
Because you don't actually know the answers yet.
I don't actually. I only glanced at the first one, and I think I know what the first one is, but that's only because other than that, I have no idea. So no, I'm flying blind just like the rest of you guys are.
All right.
All right. So ready, guys?
Ready.
Let's go. All right. So this is actually, you know what? Hang on a second. Out of respect, I want to give a shout out here. This is from the channel called Quiz Inc. It's actually a really good channel. They have a lot of different videos on there, a lot of quizzes and things like this. So we may be coming back to Quiz Nick pretty soon, I think.
Okay.
Anyway, give it a thumbs up if they didn't. So there we go. For real talk, here we go. All right, first movie. I think this is The Graduate. I think. It's Robin Williams. I can't remember offhand.
I thought, is that not
What is The Graduate?
That Poet Society?
Ah, shit.
Oh, wow.
Go!
All right.
Okay, now should we give it to him because he said it?
I said it before it showed it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I can give it to you. All right. So I'm going to take notes here. I'm going to basically just.
I got one over Scott.
Oh no, it's a team effort, man. So we all got one.
I still got one over you. I'm just kidding.
So all right, good job, kid. So Dead Poet Society, you were correct on that.
I was like, is there another movie
By the way, this is the next movie. Are you sure you want to use that time?
No, you're good. I don't know this.
Yeah. Challengers. Okay.
Challenger.
Oh, never seen it. Oh, so it's newer movies too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it could be anything here.
Right.
Because that's 2024.
Yes.
I
This is
liked
one of those
it.
things. This is one of those things that Ryan should be involved because Ryan would basically get like 99 and a half of these things.
Probably.
Right.
You know, he'd get 101. He'd actually correct the thing and be like, actually, this is really this movie. So,
All right, so we're 1 for 1.
yes. All right, moving on. Oh, gee, I wonder what this is.
Oh,
The Joker.
oh, but
Joke,
is
yeah.
it Joker 1 or Joker 2?
It's Joker 1. It's Joker. It's Joker 1 because the Joker on the right side is Eugene.
Okay.
Eugene did that scene the day after my birthday, and that's when he tore his like his knee and everything like that and ripped it up.
Oh, okay.
Video got like 1 million views on YouTube. So
2-1.
Okay.
So
2-1.
American Psycho.
I think you may be
Okay.
right.
I'm good with that.
American Psycho, nice. By the way, I'm going to change how I'm doing this a little bit, just to try and make it a little easier for myself point-wise, just to keep track.
I would basically just do a tally for every time we get it right.
That's what I've been doing, but in this case here, I've been. Oh, good lord. So
Because we're.
I've been going back and forth. Yeah, this is just easier for me to do it this way.
Okay. Whatever
So.
is easier for you, Scott.
Yep, I'm going to do it off the phone in this case. So now we're at 3.
Okay.
All right.
So, right, moving on. Da-da-da-da-da. Clockwork Orange. That one I can tell you.
That was okay. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Clockwork. Oh yeah, definitely Clockwork Orange.
All right.
Good.
So yeah, Malcolm McDowell, who by the way
Makes
used to be
sense.
married to Mary Ellen Steedberger.
Oh.
This is Devil Wears Prada, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay. Good guys. 5 out of 6.
Yeah.
Quick fact about that. Actually, Meryl Streep was extremely nice to Anne Hathaway in their first meetings, and then immediately afterwards said, "This is the last time I'm going to be nice to you until we're done with this film." And she was in character the entire time, all the way through.
That's awesome.
Nice.
But
As you
also,
should be.
also shout out 2 people from 2 Jersey actresses in this one, by the way, Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Jersey represent here, and actually pretty close to each other too, like 15 minutes apart. So I think Maplewood and Meryl Streep's from Summit, but I think Anne Hathaway's from like Maplewood or Springfield, one of those two. So anyway, moving on.
Avatar.
I want to just say Avatar 1, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Avatar 1,
Yeah.
Avatar 2, Avatar. So yep.
Kick Sully.
Yeah. Star Wars.
It's Empire.
Third one, right?
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie gave me nightmares.
What?
Yep. Is this Oppenheimer?
Yeah, that's Oppenheimer.
All right, not too bad. We're doing good so far.
Yeah, only missed 1.
Yeah, 8 out of 9. I think we're gonna really crush this between the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Wait.
There's a lot of
Don't jinx it.
And now at this point I've jinxed it. Go ahead. Any of you guys?
Something. Pause. Can you pause it?
Traveler's Wife.
Oh,
After Hours.
After Hours. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that one.
So we're
I
2.
wouldn't have got that.
Doesn't. The jury one. Fuck.
Yeah, 12 Angry Men.
12 Angry Men.
Yeah.
All right, we got it.
Do we count that?
Yeah. You
I
said
saved it.
for it.
You did. Yeah, I was gonna say the jury one, the Peter Fonda one. Oh, Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club. Do. Breakfast Club. Do.
They were all just at a convention this last weekend. Emilio did his first convention at C2E2.
Nice. That's Hugh Jackman in something.
Oh, and that's Jake Gyllenhaal, I think.
I'm
know
trying
this
to
one.
blank.
Prisoners.
Prisoners.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't
I
have known.
haven't seen it. So we've missed 3.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Now we've missed 4.
No.
Old boy. You were close.
Oh.
You said oh boy.
Yeah, I said, oh boy. Oh,
You said oh boy. You were so damn close without realizing it.
Huh,
What's
what
that?
happened?
So
it counts.
did
No.
somebody say it?
Yeah, I said it. Oh boy.
I thought you said oh boy.
No, I said oh boy. Come on.
All right.
Yeah. All right. I'll count it.
And we'll get it. So we missed 3.
Is this John Wick, the first one?
Yes, John Wick.
Yeah.
Oh, the dog. I can't watch that scene then. You know, I can watch John Leguizamo punch the kid any day, but I can't watch the dog scene. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Oh, The Notebook. Maybe.
It's The Notebook.
Oh,
Pride and Prejudice.
a great guess though. Absolutely great guess.
Jaws.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh, so did we miss? We've missed 4.
Right.
Yeah, we're 13. We got 13 right so far, including this one.
Okay.
Jurors. Right.
Yep. Right.
Oh. Tennis.
Tenet.
Nice.
Yep.
Me and Rob got that, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got you.
Fifth Element, maybe.
Yeah.
It is?
I'm gonna go with that. Or RoboCop.
Oh, Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
Ooh. Okay.
So that's 5.
That's 5.
Yeah. Cuckoo's
Oh,
Yeah.
this is
He
What
said,
flew-
Oh no, this is the
Flew
Robin
over-
Williams movie, I think.
yeah, flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Yeah, what flew? It's that
Okay,
movie.
they
It's the one
got
with Danny DeVito and Christopher Lloyd. Yeah. North by Northwest, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Vertigo. Oh, okay.
So that's
Wow,
6.
So we missed 6.
Yeah.
Twister.
Twister. Yeah.
Easily Twister. And is that Helen Hunt in the scene? Yeah.
Old
is
one or
not-
new one? Old one.
No,
It's the
that's
first-
the original one.
It's the first one.
The
Yeah.
That's what I said, the old one.
Yeah.
the only
No,
one
Bill,
that
Bill
counts.
Paxton wasn't in the next one. Stand by Me, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stand By Me.
Yep.
Which I-
apparently it got that name because one of the kids was actually playing the song like in a group, and they're like, you know what, we should name the movie that.
Wasn't Sean Fry in that?
Might have been.
7, number 7.
I don't
Sound of Metal.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
Uh-uh.
Number 7.
All right, so what are we at now?
Number 7. Top Gun.
Top Gun. Yeah, so we're 18 out of 25.
All right, that's not bad. Yes. Hi.
Take me on your
Val
mind.
Kilmer.
Oceans. Is this
Oh,
11?
Ocean 11?
Yeah, I think Ocean's 11.
Oh, no, was Don Cheadle in 11?
Yeah.
We'll go with it. Okay. God, that movie's 24 years old. Dear God.
Venom.
Venom.
Venom. That did it. Venom.
The movie is like, actually, this wasn't bad. Spider-Man movie about Spider-Man.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
There you go.
Yep. He got it.
That movie's 50 years old this year, too,
Yeah.
man.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Pretty
Pretty
Woman.
normal.
Which,
Yeah.
by the way, original ending is they don't end up together.
Walking down the street, pretty
Ooh.
woman.
Roy Orbison. My grandfather used to go hunting with him back in the day.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Free Guy?
this is
Free Guy.
This is Free Guy. Right? Free Guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Free Guy.
Yay.
Yeah. I like that movie.
That was a good movie.
Platoon, maybe? Or no, Full Metal Jacket, I think, maybe. Full Metal
Full Metal-
Jacket.
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket.
Yep.
Good job.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Vincent
'cause that was Joker.
D'Onofrio.
That was Joker.
Oh, Mean
Oh,
Girl.
this Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect?
Yep.
Yeah, because that's right. Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
I was gonna, and Amy gives it away.
Hmm.
I
Her
thought it was
character's
Mean
called
Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Saw.
Saw? Yeah, okay.
Come on, man. I know my horror film.
26 out of 34, by the way. Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
Wait, did you
Who's
say
over?
we were? I thought we only missed 7 now, and I thought we were just missing 8, but we've already missed 8, and now we're missing 9.
Now we're at 9.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So step it up, Rob.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, I don't know this, but I know the actor.
Terminator?
No, it ain't Terminator.
See, no, it didn't. They're Children of Men.
Oh,
I never heard of that.
So now we've missed 10.
Yes.
All right.
What the freak?
Freaks.
You think it's no? They wouldn't have a character that's. We'll go with it. Why not? I don't think it is though. Eraserhead. Okay.
Eraserhead. So that's 11.
Now we're missing 11.
Freaks used.
Men in
Men in
Black.
Black.
Will Smith ripped that song off from someone else back in the 80s.
Yeah, the Men in Black.
Forget me nots.
Yep.
I won't let you remember.
Good old Agent J.
Raging
Oh.
Bull.
Raging Bull.
Raging Bull. Could have been a contender.
We need to get our percentage up.
We're working on it. One right answer at a time.
Twilight.
Twilight. Hey, it's that guy from Harry Potter.
Right.
He can glow.
But
It's a
this came out before Harry Potter.
No,
Yeah.
it didn't. No.
You did?
No.
Oh.
Actually, no, because in this case, Harry Potter already had, I think, about 5 movies by this point, give or take. 4 or 5 movies. But Goblet of Fire was 2005.
Mm.
Yep.
Okay.
Because that was his launching vehicle, and David Tennant also.
Okay, my bad.
That's okay. But believe me, I've seen the Harry Potter movies more times than I can remember.
So
More
we said
times than I can remember. So.
Okay.
We said 11.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim versus the world.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, 31. We got this right, 31.
Yeah, we've only missed 11.
No,
No,
y'all gonna get this right.
10.
Batman.
The Batman.
The Batman.
Batman.
Love Batman. Love
The
Batman.
Also, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, right.
It's funny. I almost said, "Hey, it's that Batman guy." And that would have been really apropos.
Right. Hey, it's that vampire. Oh, this is the movie
Catch
with
Me If You
Christina
Can.
Ricci.
Catch Me If You Can. Is that what you said?
I think
No.
so. Is it?
Hey, you said, yeah, somebody said it.
Oh,
Catch
okay.
Me If I said it.
Oh, which hold up.
Titan.
I found out the real reason why
Titanic.
they did Catch Me You Can.
Huh?
What's that?
It was based on the Catch Me You Can was actually based on
A
an
true
actual
story.
person that's been scheming
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, so yeah, Titanic.
Yeah. Which, by the way, actually was almost, I think, was it Gwyneth Paltrow? I think was almost Rose.
Oh,
But she had just done something with Leonardo DiCaprio and didn't want to get typecast alongside him again.
oh.
Okay.
You
Well,
know,
that's her mistake.
her career worked out kind of okay.
I
know.
love you.
But here's the okay. Just want to mention this. She has this necklace
Yes.
that's worth millions of dollars, right?
Right.
She plows a guy one time in a car.
Okay.
You know, that's her true love. She holds on to the necklace that was given to her by her fiance that she didn't like. Got married to someone else, had kids, had a family, and at no point was like, "Hey, honey, guess what? I've been holding on to this from my ex-fiance. Hope you're cool with it." What do you mean you've been holding on to it? It's worth about $25 million. We can sell it off and retire tomorrow. That dry. You know, she went through that entire marriage, decades, and all this kind of stuff, and made her family have to work hard. And what did she do at the end? She threw it back in the water. She could have sold that bastard off and lived easy.
Yeah.
And given her grandkids like the best life ever. But she's like, nope, I'm gonna throw it back in the water again. So
Maybe she felt like she didn't deserve it.
I think her kids would think otherwise.
Heck yeah. Shut up and take the money. Trade it.
All right, there we go. Titanic. Yay, we got one right.
Yeah.
34 out of
We're
44.
70
We're almost
30.
halfway through already, too.
We're 75%.
Actually, it says 1990. That's incorrect. But
Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Yep.
Which, fun fact, actually,
Oh, you mean these guys?
This role was actually offered to Billy Crystal, who turned it down.
Oh, really?
Yep, he regretted it. That's why he did Monsters Inc.
Mm.
This is
A
the Notebook,
Notebook!
right? Yeah, okay.
The
The
Notebook.
Notebook, yes. That's
I
my
wouldn't
movie.
know, but I go with these guys. I never saw the movie.
I never saw it
Oh,
either, but he was so
that's
jealous
such-
about the Notebook on the last one.
Yeah. No,
If he didn't say it, I wouldn't have thought about it here.
I never saw Pride and Prejudice, but I knew it was like a romance movie, and the only thing that was coming to my
Reservoir
mind.
Dogs, I think. By the way.
Yep. I played Mr. Pink.
Why am I Mr. Pink? Yeah, this actually is tied in the same universe as Pulp Fiction, too.
Yeah.
Whale.
Yeah.
The Whale, yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
The one that got Mr. Brandon Fraser the respect back of Hollywood and
Yeah.
Oscar.
And then he did a Batman movie that nobody saw, or Batgirl movie nobody
Yep.
saw.
Yeah.
This is Bohemian Rhapsody. What was the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it
Bohemian
Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
God, that movie's 7 years old.
Is this the real?
That's
This is the Elvis movie.
Yeah. What's it called? Is it called Elvis or Graceland? Right?
Called Presley, right?
Or Presley?
I thought Grayson. Elvis. Yeah, I was right. It's called
Don't
Elvis.
we all
What?
say
Let's keep firing off Elvis things till we get it right.
it?
Oh, there we go. All right.
We're not done yet, are we?
Nope.
No. It was just telling us to subscribe.
I don't remember.
I don't know this.
I have no
His
idea.
arm makes look like a mustache, though.
The Sound of Music.
Citizen Kane. God, I don't know.
God,
Never heard of it.
I did.
Fuck what?
What?
I did.
You never heard of Citizen Kane?
I said
Who?
I never have.
Wow.
I have.
Well, all right. Anyways, well, you're also old.
Whatever. Unforgiven.
I don't remember.
Is this?
Or
It was the one that referenced Back to the Future. Oh, for a few dollars more. All right. Yeah, Clint Eastwood.
a few.
Oh,
Oh.
so we've missed 13.
Us.
Which, by the way, can I point this out? Give credit here. Nick Frost was just confirmed to be Hagrid in the Harry Potter series. That's not a bad Hagrid.
Wait, I thought they were making Hagrid. Never mind.
Yeah. As a Hagrid, I think he's a pretty good choice there. A little older than he is here, but I think it works.
Okay.
Okay.
So we've missed 13.
Yeah.
12, actually.
It was 12?
No, we were at 11 and we just missed 2 of them.
Yeah.
I have 41 is the right. Maybe I'm off, but I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, 41 out of 53.
Yep, so 12.
Oh. But
This is a Silver Linings Playbook, right?
because we just missed.
Oh, God.
By the way, the quiz is still going. You know that, right?
Really?
Yeah, I don't know that you guys said
Oh, you said it. Okay.
Well, yeah, if you don't know, you got to let us know, man.
it. You said it, so that's why.
Something Hollywood. Ford versus. Okay.
Oh, that was a good movie.
It was shot for Hollywood, though. Okay. I don't know that one either.
Is this a horror film?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Scream.
No,
Nah.
it's not Scream.
Paris, Texas.
No.
I heard of it.
So Clueless.
No,
No. Oh.
predated it. It's Winona Ryder and Shannon Doherty.
I
I'll know it when I see the name. Heathers. Okay, yes.
Oh, Heathers.
You knew
Never
it.
seen
Ha, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Robert Englund guy.
Yeah.
That English guy.
He's in the latest season of Stranger Things, I think, too.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was in the 4th season. Yeah.
Oh, this is isn't this Aliens?
Life. Something
No.
like. If I'm not mistaken.
Gravity.
Gravity.
Oh.
I was thinking about the one with Ryan Reynolds. Black Swan?
I don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine on this one.
I'm just going with Black Swan.
Suspiria.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was Black Swan. I don't know.
Groundhog Day. That was
yeah.
an easy one. It's that movie with Brian Doyle Murray and his brother. Also 1993.
Mm-hmm.
Casino Royale, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
The remake, though, not the original one.
Yeah. No one dies forever.
Chichi no Samurai.
Oh, nice. Arigato. Nagasino.
Sonyo ko to ne. So.
Seven Samurai. Ooh.
Napoleon?
Yeah, Napoleon.
What? Napoleon?
Napoleon Dynamite.
What your slad? Apparently, didn't this movie bomb?
I think so.
I
I have no idea.
Dallas Buyers Club, maybe. Okay, Dazed.
Dazed and Confused.
That makes so much sense, yeah.
Good.
there
Go ahead, Rob.
Oh, it's Wicked.
we go.
Want to make you popular.
Apparently, what I found out is apparently there's 2 different screenings of Wicked. One where you can sing along and one where you don't.
So yes, what they did is after this movie came out, they released another version, a sing along. So because there was people singing at the theaters and people were complaining, so they made a sing along version for those people, and they would know in advance, and so you can't complain.
Can't be any worse than Chicken Jockey.
Yeah.
Let's not even talk about the Minecraft movie.
Saw the video on that. People were shooting off fireworks on that then.
I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
I have no idea.
Is this a lesbian scene or she like vampire? Like
That
persona.
Persona. 1960.
so probably a vampire. Oh,
Castaway.
Castaway.
Yeah,
Castaway. Castaway. Wilson, I'm sorry.
Wilson's just like a floating head. Just
My
like,
name is Voight. Yes.
Thelma and Louise.
Louise, yes.
This is what is it?
Thelma and
Thelma
Louise.
and Louise.
Yeah, Thelma and Louise. Yeah.
Which, by the way, fun fact on this also, the original ending was a little bit longer. The car doesn't stop midair; it goes all the way down. So in the end, basically, you see him holding hands, and it just stops up top. In the original ending, it went all, it kept going. Starting that guy Brad Pitt, I think he took off after that.
I almost thought that was.
Oh yeah,
This is I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
Legend.
Wilson.
Also basically known as what we saw during COVID.
Which is another movie. Fun fact about I Am Legend. Jim Cummings was technically in that.
Dang, count me.
This is Misery.
Misery, thank you.
Thank you.
Fun fact for the other movie. When he's watching TV, he's watching Shrek, and it's Jim Cummings' line of "Hey Ogre," because he was the guard, so he gets residuals off of I Am Legend.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, nice.
So, all right. So we have 52, by the way, so far. So we're not doing too bad. We might be able to be above 70 here.
Yeah. Oh, this is She's the Man.
She's the Man, right? Yeah.
Yeah. With when Amanda Bynes was
Popular.
That's one word. Ooh, that's Charlie Hemian.
Colin Farrell.
Barrel.
Gentleman.
Oh
Okay.
man. Oh.
Want to
this-
see
This is the Mel Gibson one.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
The Postman.
Barry Lyndon. No.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh dear God. That's Tommy Lee Jones, by the way.
Oh,
Which
seriously?
one?
In the middle.
The guy with his hands up is Tommy.
Yeah, that's Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh.
I actually thought that was Heath Ledger.
Well, not
That's what-
he wouldn't be that young.
No, but I'm saying before the name came up, it looked like Heath Ledger. That's why I was thinking he was that. It was that one movie with Mel Gibson,
No.
The Patriot, I think. My God, he looks young there. Holy crap! Is this Kick-Ass?
No. This is on The Watchmen.
Watch it.
Yeah,
Okay.
The Watchmen or Kick-Ass.
No,
Okay.
Watchmen.
All right. Home stretch.
Terrifier.
Something E, but you could say the other one.
It's Terrifier.
Terrifier.
Fourth one's coming too.
Yes, they're gonna milk that money.
Seven Brides. No, Seven Brides.
Oh, this is Sound of Music.
Nice.
Oh,
Yes!
nice recovery.
Oh yeah, yeah. Starring that one woman that was in Despicable Me, right?
This play is actually the what got me to actually want to be an actor, because my friend was in this play at school.
Really?
That's what got me in the theater.
Yeah, and like I said, 65 some odd years later,
Julie
Andrews played Drew's mom in Despicable Me.
Yeah. I am 16, going on 17. I'm so happy I got that. Oh, Brad Pitt.
Young Brad Pitt too.
Weight loss or lost weight? I don't know.
Burn after
Burn
reading.
after reading.
Yeah,
Ain't that young apparently.
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Goonies.
Goonies.
Goonies never say die. I've met
Sloth
3 of
love
the
Trump.
Goonies from that picture. Sean Astin, Corey
Jump it.
Feldman, and the other guy.
Actually, here I'll go back to it for the yeah.
I met
Jonathan
the
K. Kwan, Corey Feldman.
Quan, and I just haven't met the Shuffle.
Shuffle.
Go shop. So, all right. Excalibur maybe.
Yeah, I would say that's all I'm gonna guess.
And it's
Oh,
Caliber.
Let's
pulled that straight out of my ass.
Oh, Project X.
Yeah, I'm not pulling that one out of my ass.
Project X.
All right. 59.
I would laugh if Elf is in this.
Unbreakable, isn't it?
Unbreakable.
Oh yeah, this was the one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the third time those two work together too, because there's Die Hard 3 and Pulp Fiction, Die Hard 3.
Mm-hmm.
The what?
Newsies? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Probably not.
I don't know.
Life is beautiful.
Oh.
Ryan, where the hell are you?
Back to the Future 2.
The original ending involved him having to make sure his parents got pregnant in a hotel and gave birth to him. It's nothing majestic, is it? Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Cinema Paradiso. I've heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, that Kevin Smith movie.
That's right.
That was the Kevin Smith movie?
He
Yeah.
exec produced it. Him and Mosier exec produced it, yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
I would love to sit down with Kevin Smith and hear all his stories.
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
The one that randomly had Raymond Burr added into it for American. Oh, shit.
I was gonna say, why were you guys saying Godzilla?
High and low. Oh.
Bridget Jones, Diary. Hey.
All right. You know your dramas.
I know my Renee Zellweger, I think. Is this you Sleepless or you got mail?
No, this is the one where he's stuck in the thing.
Stuck in the airport.
Terminal.
Yeah. We got it.
Yep. I have no idea.
It's a horror film.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's the music.
He's got blood.
Oh, it is Grey Room, but it was more of a
Kevin Bacon and Robert De Niro?
No, that's Sean Penn.
Sean Penn. I have no idea.
John Peters' original choice to be Superman. Oh, Mystic River.
The Miss. The Miss.
Nice. Life of Brian. Always look on the bright side of life.
Fatima, yeah. I have no idea.
Something with Christopher Walken.
I'm Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken here.
I'm walking here. The Deer Hunter? Oh, I never heard of it.
I think this is True Grit.
True Grit.
Yeah, but the remake, not the one with John Wayne.
Yep.
All right, 68, by the way.
Uh-oh.
2 more to go.
Angels and Demons, whatever the name of that movie was.
Angels and Demons.
The Exorcist?
No, shit, that's it.
Da Vinci Code.
Ah, crap.
We still got. We can still make it to 70.
We need some help here. We need 2 out of 3 to do it.
I have no idea. I'm stuck.
Blonde. Oh, but Marilyn. Yeah. Sure.
Parasite?
Sure, why not? Dancer in the Dark. Okay. Gotta make a count here.
Dance in the Dark.
John Cho.
Something missing?
Ah!
Something. Fuck.
Troy.
Troy.
Yep.
Yeah.
We get 69.
We hit 69. Hey.
Oh,
It
well.
is what it is.
We did pretty good for there being movies from 1940s and 50s and I'm just happy I saved us on a couple. I was proud of myself.
You were.
Sound of Music, and then the first one that we started off with
69 dudes. Bill and Ted, Excellent Adventures.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. It's a party, that's for sure. That was from the only cartoon Bill and Ted I recognized. Not the sequel one that came out on NBC, which, by the way, turned into a live-action TV series. I want to point that out.
Speaking of the Minecraft movie earlier, how did it do this weekend?
I don't know. Probably better than it deserved.
Because I feel bad for, and this is like a PSA, I feel bad for all movie theater workers right now because it's insane the amount of pop. What?
80 million this weekend.
Oh, that's all. Okay, well that's good.
80 million?
Yeah.
With
What?
US and overseas?
It
Because it was at 300 million.
says weekend box office. Minecraft dominates.
If you give me an overall number.
Wow. 87 for audience, 47 for critics.
Well, yeah.
How do?
Now, King of Kings, 97 for audience, 64 for critics.
Well,
Yeah.
it's Jesus.
Well, yeah, because it's a Christian movie.
Yeah, right
All right.
now, the Minecraft movie is the #1 movie in the United States, released at $500 million.
It's at 500 million?
552. 50-50, by the way, between U.S. and international.
Yeah, I just think it's ridiculous. I will not go support that movie. I mean, I wasn't going to already, but that's insane that people are bringing like confetti cannons, in the
Fireworks,
fireworks,
guns. It's America.
They're throwing popcorn,
Yeah.
soda. I mean, it's one thing you understand that the employees have to clean up, and then there's people taking dumps.
Really?
Wait, what?
People are taking a crap, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
Sick.
we need a toilet cleaner like Scott. No, I'm just kidding. I like the name.
Yeah. Well, if I need the extra work there, give me something to do. But, dude, I wouldn't be surprised. Last year, my hometown had a carnival. They had the carnival for decades. There's a little back noise, by the way. What's going on there? All right. Sorry. The town carnival that was in my town for 60 plus years ended last year because kids completely just destroyed the parking lot, went out basically around, destroyed the neighborhood, were throwing shopping carts at cars and things like this because the TikTok generation is all about trying to, get something caught on video. My wife actually got shot in the shoulder by a bottle rocket. I tried to protect her, but it was a bottle rocket that got shot off by some kid on the ground. And I blocked 80% of her body, but 20% basically, that was missing, got hit.
Wow.
And that's yeah. So as a result, the 60-some year tradition that my hometown had ended last year, and they opted not to do it again this year because of what happened last year.
All thanks to the meddling kids.
It's funny if you watch the
And their dumb dog.
If you watch the Minecraft videos in Europe, you know, they're much more subdued. They clap, they cheer, things like that. And then it switches back to the U.S. one where, like you said, people are bringing live chickens in.
Yeah.
Which is probably terrifying the chicken, I may add, by the way. But, you know, if it gets you watches and views, you know.
Or maybe that's what the pooping is from the chicken. But I know there's
Probably.
pooping.
The chicken probably shit itself, yeah. By the way, are you familiar with a guy on Kick and YouTube named Neon N3ON? Okay. Because Rich Mancuso ran into him at Atlantic City for a boxing event this weekend. The Boots Ennis fight.
Wait, what's the name?
Neon.
Yeah, I know him as a YouTuber.
N3ON.
He could be annoying sometimes.
We saw a little video of basically he was kind of trolling Rich Mancuso, and the video, of course, went like viral because this is what Neon does. So Rich inadvertently went viral this weekend.
Oh,
66-year-old guy covering boxing for 42 years went viral with a kid who's 20 years old.
Like, I don't get it. Like, some of these young, I'm going to be honest with you, some of these young influencers are going to be the death of the generation as we know it.
Oh, yeah.
Because
they will become the leaders of the country. And my wife and I will be in Europe or Asia by that point. Or possibly Australia.
Can I come with you? I got both passports.
Sure, we'll have the space. Listen, real talk. In Vernon, France, you can get a 5-bedroom house for the equivalent of like $353,000 US.
Wait, what happened?
So in Vernon, France, for about $350,000, you can get a 5-bedroom, like 3-bathroom house.
Oh, wow.
So we're just going to be like, yeah, here, money, go.
Because I'm to the point where I'm tired. I'm frustrated. I'm tired of the way things are going. And I'm like, yo, I've been busting my butt and nothing in return. Like,
yeah. Anyway, it's not what we're here for in this one, to rant. All of us had the opportunity to rant, rave, bitch, groan, and mumble. So we're not. You're right. We're not going to do that here. That is not what this is for.
I want ice cream.
I've already had a pint and a half today, so I'm good.
Mm-hmm. I had some ice cream earlier
and
too.
I had yesterday and last week.
Oh God. You're not lactose, are you?
No, this is the cheap ice cream. If I got the real stuff, then I'd be like, you know, it'd be good that we're doing this remotely and not in person. You know, because boy, can I let them fly at that point. So, by the way, on that note, let's go to a commercial about food.
I was gonna say, speaking of flying, but we can go to commercial.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, speaking of flying, I'm meeting Tinkerbell next weekend.
Oh yes, we'll talk about. We might as well probably wrap out with that. I think with Cherry Blossom. So, all right, let me do a couple commercials real quick.
Yep, let's get paid.
So I feel better about myself.
Petwell Clinic was built with busy pet parents like you in mind, providing walk-in preventative vet care, treatment for minor ailments, and chronic condition management. You remain with your pet throughout their visit, and all charges are clearly explained, so there are no surprises at checkout. Just walk in to our Paramus, Greenbrook, or Union locations, or visit us at petwellclinic.com for more information.
And as always, we are doing 1-4 Pizza Zone right around the corner from my house. $5 pizzas, $10 pizzas, good food, low price, good guys there pretty much 24/7. He pretty much lives in the place, Martin. Always grateful to those guys out there because they give us money for commercials, and they also are prone to really giving free stuff all the time. Take a look at it. If you are in the Lodi, Bergen County area, Pizza Zone is available pretty much 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. And like I said, 53 South Main Street in Lodi. Go get it. There we go. Yay!
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 So, okay, so Cherry Blossom Festival. We got that coming up. We last week, by the way, we didn't do a live show because of the fact that we had a conversation with the Reverend Inman, who now is in 20 years with the Cherry Blossom Festival. So, Rob, I'm going to let you run with that one in this case here. Go for it.
Yeah. So, yes. So if you have the chance and you're still seeing this right now, we are going to the Cherry Blossom Festival in Marshfield, Missouri.
Third time.
this is my third year going, thanks to the wonderful Stream Punk Entertainment doing press. I mean, we were still going to go the first year, but hey, you got to add that little sweet being able to interview the different celebrities. And oh my gosh, when we talk about celebrities, you're going to steal of a deal, especially for going in for free. And you guys will see that in the interview, how he talked about that he had to fight for that. And it's been one thing, he doesn't want the cost to make it where you can't meet these people. So you got the Little House on the Prairie cast. You got Patrick Duffy there. That's known for the Dallas show, and he was in the movie You Again.
And also Step by Step from the 90s.
Yeah.
Can't forget that.
Show.
And then the Miss Beadle from Little House on the Prairie. You may also recognize her as Nancy from Tremors with Kevin Bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the Waldens, or you may recognize that guy right there. He was Billy from It, and the mom from the Waldens was in the horror series of the Dahmer Show.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got some other people there, like
from movies like Old Yeller, Kissing Cousins, MASH.
We got Mimi Gibson, which was the original of. Oh wait, no, she's on the bottom. Sorry, but we got Bambi there. We got Sharon Baird, which was the original Musketeer kid, and was in. She was Frodo from the original 1979. Is it 79, 78? Scott, you know.
One of those two. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Cartoon. Then the next row, we got Tinkerbell.
77.
She's the original actress / dancer that they used for the animation for the original cartoon Peter Pan that just turned 70 years old.
Nice.
And yeah, and then you got Leave It to Beaver. You got the kid from Lassie that played Tommy. And then at the bottom, we got
Jerry Mathers.
Oh, you got Robert Hines from Chips.
Yep.
Yes. And the guy that the guy on the bottom, he was also in Home Alone.
Which guy?
The guy in the hat. He was like the uncle or something like that, but he was in Home Alone.
He's not the one who's like, look what you did, you little jerk.
I don't think he has a talking line. He was like one that kind of wasn't really shown in the one.
There was a lot. Yeah, there was a lot of like family that were just sort of there.
He was helping decorating the tree in one of the scenes. But anyways, and then he was also in U.S. Marshal.
I see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So bunch of wonderful people. Like I said, you may be asking yourself, oh, and then young Forrest Gump.
Yep.
So
Jerry Mathers is back.
Yep. So there's a lot of returning faces, but new faces, which is perfect for this kind of event. You may be asking yourself, what are the autograph prices? They range from anywhere from usually $10 to $40. And yes, I did say $10. Like all the Little House on the Prairie cast right there. You bring your own item, it's $10. As long as they didn't go up, prices are varied to change. Don't take my word exactly for me. But normally they are only $10 if you bring your own item. Majority of the people are around 10 to 20. But the most you're going to pay is usually about 40 at this event. And that's a really good deal compared to a lot of conventions.
And they have something this year that I want to mention in this case. And I want to ask you, it's worth a nod here. You want to explain this one?
I don't really know that because I've never been able to go, and I can't go this year because that's on a Thursday.
In that case, I'll do the honors. Have you ever looked at a celebrity and thought to yourself, you know what would really make the celebrity, basically stand out? What if they rode on the back of an animal and played basketball? So if you were, for example, say Patrick Duffy, and you had a career from Dallas, Step by Step, and all this kind of stuff, what if you were actually riding on the back of a donkey and playing basketball?
Wait, that's happening?
I believe that's what it is, yes.
Oh, well, now I wish I was going Thursday. No wonder they want $9 a ticket. That's cool.
Check out the QR code that's right on there.
Yeah, there's a QR code.
Right there, ladies and gentlemen. That QR code if you want to go see that.
So, yeah, Yeah, there are a lot of different events. One thing you'll find out, it's not just the Nostalgic Fest. There are a lot of other events at the show. There is they'll be interviewing different people that were in the service that are related to presidents. That's all in a separate area usually than the where you'll see the celebrities. They do have some ticketed events that cost like this one, or you get to eat with some of the celebrities, different exclusive stuff. But it's a beautiful event. It's like we said, Marshfield, Missouri. It's free. It is on Friday, April 25th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Saturday, April 26th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it's beautiful. I suggest definitely to go and go say hi. You will definitely smile, and they're really nice people.
There you go. So, yeah, now in its 20th year, by the way. So massive prop to Reverend Inman and the entire staff, because that is a hard-working thing, planning, everything.
For sure.
That interview will be coming out this week, by the way.
Yes.
So we'll make sure that they're aware of that, and you and I will talk about that too, to let them know all this kind of stuff. So, but again, basically appreciate you going back out. I know that in this case, it's going to force you to have to sit there and chit chat with like I said, the cast of the Waltons and Jerry Mathers again. And, by the way, if you've noticed in all the interviews that we have, in the starting videos, there's always that bit with you and Jerry Mathers is always in there in the beginning of all of it.
Yep.
That's on purpose. So, but, that video sort of went viral. So anyway.
Yeah, we'll have to talk because I'm going Saturday only this year because I have to work didn't approve me to have Friday off, so I'm going Saturday. But me and you will talk, and I will let you decide who you think we should revisit. And if you have any new questions, per se, because I don't want to ask the same questions.
Sure. Let me, when I get a chance I'll work on that probably. Yeah. Saturday is probably my best day for something like that. Maybe
no
Friday.
worries. We got plenty of time. So, but okay, guys. Well, we got anything else that we want to quick mention? Any news or anything?
No, I will say this though. Those quizzes were fun. I'd like to come back to that if you're okay with it.
Yeah, let's do that again.
This, fun. Like I said, this is an entire YouTube channel. The channel itself, like I said, in this case, is called Quiz Inc. QUIZINK. So respect to that. There's a whole bunch of them on there. It's really kind of a simple, brilliant YouTube channel too. Really easy to set up.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of them in there. They might have something on Elf. We'll have to find out. So.
Or some Disney. That'd be good.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to take us home?
Okay, Day, take us home.
All right. So I'm Day.
You're like, Scott, take us home.
I'm Day the man. You know what it is. Right to my left or right. Right to my right.
Over here somewhere.
Churchson. And below is Robert Manny, a.k.a. Roberto. And this is Tales from the Phil Set, ladies.